Hey team, happy Monday. It's Miss Cashin back again with math review. I'm so excited to get started. Go ahead and grab a pencil and paper if you don't have it already. And then we are going to jump into our first problem of the week. All right. I'm going to read it out loud and then I'll give you a minute to solve. How much is 5 dimes, 8 nickels, 2 $1 bills, 7 quarters, and 5 pennies? Now, when I count money, there's a couple different ways that I can do it. I can draw out all the coins, or I can figure out what the total of each coin would be and then add it all together. Make a choice that makes sense for you and then jump right in. Okay, guys, let's pop in here. So I'm going to show you two different ways that you can solve this problem. Both of the ways that I mentioned. So I'm going to start by representing all of the totals and just drawing the coins because it's easy to count that way. So 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 nickels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All nickels. 2 $1 bills. I'm not actually sure how to draw that, so I'm just going to draw a bill with a dollar sign on it. 7 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to go ahead and add up the total of each of my types of coin. Let's see if I can do that in another color to make it a little more fun. So 5 dimes, I know that a dime is 10 cents, so I'm going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 dimes is 50 cents. 8 nickels, a nickel is 5 cents, so that means I should probably be counting by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. If I really want to make sure that I'm being super careful and not missing anything right here, I can count above the coin too. So if you think you might get distracted or you think that you might lose count, you can go ahead like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The next thing I'm going to do is count my $2 bills. Now, it might be easy to get a little stuck here and say it's just 1 plus 1, which is 2. But I know that I'm counting cents right now. And $1 is actually 100 cents. So $2 is 100 plus 100, which is 200. Now, counting quarters can be a little bit trickier because you're counting by 25s, and we're not super used to doing that. But I do know that there's 4 quarters in a dollar. 25, 50, 75, $1. You know that there are 4 quarters in a dollar. So that's 100 cents here. And then 3 more is 25, 50, and 75. 100 plus 75 is 175. Next, I have to count pennies. That's pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 pennies. So now I have a bunch of smaller add-ins that I need to put together to figure out how many I have all together. So I'm going to do a little bit of splitting here to make my math a little bit easier. I'm going to start by adding 200 and 175. That's pretty easy. 200 plus 100 is 300, plus 75 is 375. So I have 375 cents here. Next, I'm going to add 50 plus 40 plus 5. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 plus 5 more is 95. So my two totals that I have to add together are 95 and 375. Now, in a flash, if I know that 375 plus 100 would be 475, I could take away 5 because that's 95. So you might just know in a flash, oh, it's 470 because 375 plus 100 is 475 minus 5 because it's 95, not 100, would be 470. That's awesome. But you might be a little confused by that. So you could just go ahead and use the algorithm. 375 plus 95. 5 plus 5 is 10. I can't fit them all in the ones column, so I have to go to the tens. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, can't fit them all there, so I move 1 over to the hundreds, and then 3 plus 1 is 4. So I have my answer, 470. But would you ever say that you have 470 cents? I don't think so. That's way too much money. You would say something else. What's the other way to write 475 cents the way that we usually do it? Well, it's to figure out how many dollars you have. Every 100 cents is $1. So you have, I'm going to write the dollar sign right here so I don't forget, $4.75. 475 is my answer. $4.75. Now, another strategy that you could have used to solve this is you could add as you go. I'm not going to show you how to do that entire thing, but if you use that strategy and it works for you, that's totally fine. That would look something like this. Okay, I know 5 dimes is 50, and I know 8 nickels is 45. 5, 10, I'm so sorry. 8 nickels is 40. I can go, okay, 50 plus 40 is 90. So then I bring 90 down here, and then I add 200, and then I can keep on adding from there. But the easiest way to count money at this point for us is to draw out every coin. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you 1 minute to solve these doubles facts, keep in your brain that you can solve them quite similarly to the way that we solved the halves facts last week, and begin solving. Okay, let's jump in and start solving these doubles facts. So this is really similar to the halves work that we did last week in that you can add the ones and add the tens and then add them together. You might know some of these in your brain, which is awesome, but the fastest way, if you don't know, is to split it up and add the tens and then the ones. I know 7 plus 7 is 14, and I know 10 plus 10 is 20, because those ones are in the tens column, which means that they're really equal to 10. 20 plus 14 is 34. And I know that because I can say, okay, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So my answer for 17 plus 17 is 34. All right, let's try it with this one. 8 plus 8 is 16. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 16, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's 36. Now, you might be seeing a pattern here. If 17 plus 17 is 34, and 18 plus 18 is 36, what do you think 19 plus 19 might be? Let's see if you're right. 9 plus 9 is 18. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 18 is 20. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And if you guess that from the pattern, you would be correct. 17 plus 17 is 34. 18 plus 18 is 36. 19 plus 19 is 38. 16 plus 16. 6 plus 6 is 12. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 12 is 20. 30, 31, 32. And finally, 20 plus 20 is super easy because all you have to do is double the tens. 20 plus 20 is 40. Because 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, you got one more problem, team. There was 40 cents on the table. James gave half to his brother. How much did they each have? I'm going to go ahead and underline the important information. 40 cents is my total. And I know James gave half to his brother. Let's figure out what the answer is in less than 1 minute. This is a super speedy problem. All right, we're going to solve this together because this is the easiest, peasiest one of the day. If there's 40 cents on the table and James gave half to his brother, we need to split this into 2. Half of 4 is 2, so half of 40 is 20. So 20 cents is my answer. But because I am a awesome second grader about to finish up my second grade year, I'm going to write it in a complete sentence. They each had 20 cents. Guys, have an awesome Monday. I will talk to you all soon.